Hi, welcome to Shmirchik Tipsy Tarot, where you experience all the unpleasantness that comes with me, including farting, sneezing, wheezing, oozing, snoozing, sniffing, whiffing, etc., etc. If you can't handle that, then you need to go away because there's going to be a lot of it today. Hi, JOT. Okay, getting out my little paper to make a list. JOT. XYZ. Let me get my tarot cards. I'm getting a new deck. Steampunk Tarot. Hi, do you hear me? I have a new microphone, so I don't know if you hear me or not. Hold on. Hey, Sneha, hi. Sneha, Vanny. Okay, here's my new deck. Steampunk. JLT, you could post your question. Oh, these cards feel different than the other ones. I wonder if it's because it's new or what is his current feeling for you? What is his current feelings for JOT? He's having a hard time, Death card reversed and Four of Swords. He's having a hard time getting over it. He's like kind of stuck in the past, and it's hard for him to transition to the new, to adapt to the changes of being separate from you. That's what it seems to say. So, and then Four of Swords, it talks about him needing to recover and take a vacation and meditate and take care of himself to be able to get on with it. Does that make sense? Like, he's probably on vacation somewhere, or he wants to make peace with it, whatever it is, and the moon reversed. Some sort of truth coming out. Some sort of truth is coming out. He might be in denial of some sort of truth. Do you know what I mean? Death reversed. Resistance to change. Unable to move forward. Holding on to the past. Four of Swords. Looking for peace and routine and taking time to grow. And then the moon reversed, it's like he doesn't understand. He doesn't have any understanding of what's happening or what happened between the two of you. And there's something's been revealed to him. And Three of Pentacles reversed. It's like, I guess what's been revealed to him is that you guys are unable to work together because you have lots of problems in the relationship. No teamwork. Like perhaps he thinks that you criticize him too much, or like no support from your family, or he felt unsupported in the relationship in some way. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Sil, I'll put you on the list. So next is XYZ. When will bad times end for XYZ? And will he get out of confusion? Oopsie. Answers questions. The Chariot reversed. A lot of problems, a lot of obstacles slowing you down. Unable to get things done, it seems to say. You're having a hard time getting things done and moving forward and overcoming problems. There's a lot of blocks. You're welcome. There's a lot of blocks preventing you from moving. It's blocking your way. And then we have Page of Pentacles, which talks about some sort of new idea coming your way. Some new business opportunities, maybe. New opportunities, yeah. New situation coming your way. And that is in March. Or this June. It could be June. I feel like there's some sort of new opportunities coming in June. Like in a few days. Like today is 16th. In 4 days' time. You can wear a stone called something good. I feel like something good is coming your way. New ideas, new opportunities. It's Venus and Taurus, so I feel like the new ideas is going to be a very beautiful idea, and it's a very strong idea. It's a very down to earth idea. It's in Taurus. Taurus is very earthy and down to earth and stubborn and strong. So you can wear the solidite. I don't know if your hard times will ever end. Solidite stone. Let's ask, when will his hard times end? 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. I feel like all your hardships, it kind of gives me the feeling like it's seasonal. It's temporary. I feel like every hardship that comes your way, it doesn't last for too long. You know, it's like, I feel for you, it's kind of like hardship after obstacle comes, and you get over it, and then something else comes your way, and then you recover from that, and then something else comes your way. So, Earth, Mercury, and Taurus. Mercury and Taurus is communication in Earth. It's in communication. I feel like also when it comes to like people, don't be afraid to communicate what's bothering you and to stand up for yourself. Communicate. Mercury and Taurus. It's like Taurus is the bull. You have to be strong like a bull to communicate your feelings and what bothers you. You understand? Timing is 5 years or 5 seasons. Could be a year and a half or 5 years. Like, I feel like the end of time for your hardships might be that. But it doesn't necessarily need to be that, you know? Sanj, I'll put you on the list. Voice issues, malnutrition, fixed Debt collectors. I feel like it's also karmic as well. So I feel like what would be really good for you is to get out in nature, Mr. Subin. Like I get the feeling like that you live in a city. Does that make sense? Do you live in like a city, a very busy city? So what you need to do is get out of the city and try to take some sort of vacation or go out. Try to go into the countryside, find yourself in nature for a few days or even for like an hour or something. And that would be really good for you. Next is Sneha. Hi, Lady T. I'll put you on the list. What's coming in love life now? Okay, I'm with you, Sneha. Lady T. What is coming in love life now? Our universe able to strike guys, Sneha. Please step forward. Answer a question. What is coming in her love life now? The Chariot. I feel like you'll meet somebody if you haven't met them already. It's kind of like, and it gives you a good balance. I feel like you're able to overcome problems and find a good balance between the masculine and the feminine. And the Fool. Perhaps a young person you'll meet and you'll both become like children in a way, like unrestricted and not following rules, just like taking a chance and taking chances and not being held down to anything and just trusting the journey. The Empress. And I see you like being able to manifest and conceive and grow in this. I'm not sure if I see actually somebody necessarily in your life coming, but 1 second. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is confusing me a little bit because excuse me. Oh, it's kind of a little bit it's kind of confusing me a bit because the Chariot is like getting something done, moving forward quickly, and then the Fool like going on some sort of journey and like unrestricting yourself and believing in yourself and taking chances and growing in that way. The Empress, I feel like I feel like this gives me the feeling that you can find anyone to be with you, but because you have that energy of growth and freedom and taking chances. But then we have 9 of Pentacles. I feel like in a way you're kind of satisfied being single, it seems to say, because you like to have time for yourself, it seems to say. But did you meet someone new or 9 of Pentacles, it's a singles card. It talks about you attaining wealth, universal success, being financially stable, being single and happy about it, and loving yourself and taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? And like I feel like you're a very strong person, so you don't necessarily need anyone. But I don't know. Do you have kids or no? I feel like you need to take time to like love yourself and don't be afraid to take chances because you have what it takes to balance everything in your life. The Empress. 1 second. It's somebody who's able to grow and strong-willed. And so what am I trying to think about this? The Chariot, the Fool, the Empress, 9 of Pentacles. I feel like in the past you've overcome lots of problems and like you're just coming into your strength now, right? So I don't necessarily see you. I feel like you can probably find anyone you want, but like right now you'll probably just take time to take care of yourself and, spend time alone. You know what I mean? But I do see you being able to like find somebody if you want, but I'm not sure if any guy's really good enough for you at this point. Let me ask. Is there a guy for her? It's like your life is a journey, and it's telling you like to believe in yourself and believe in the journey and take chances. You know what I mean? But I see you being single, the world reversed, failure, incompletion, finding no closure about something. Perhaps it's about an ex. 2 Pentacles, over like a bit like trying to gain some sort of organization in your life and lots of overwhelming emotions, it seems to say. But it talks about partnerships. I feel like it's business partnerships more. And it gives me the feeling like 2 of Pentacles that like I feel like you have lots of choices. 2 of Pentacles is choices and decisions. I feel like you probably have lots of choices, but multiple projects, decisions, partnerships, yeah. And you've had a little bit of financial stress, but you're coming into your strength now. But I feel like, okay, yeah, the feeling I get for you is that perhaps you're still stuck on an ex and you haven't had closure from that. But also, like, all these people that come your way are not really good enough for you. You know what I mean? And I mean that as like a compliment. Like, they don't measure up to who you are. You know what I mean? So you shouldn't just settle with anyone. I guess that's why I got the 9 of Pentacles, which is like telling you to love yourself. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Hi, Christine. I'll put you on the list. Okay. Next is Vanny. Vanny. What's A thinking about me? Does he see me as his priority? The universe, angels, and spirit guide of Vanny. Please step forward and answer Vanny's question. What is Vanny thinking about? What is A thinking about Vanny? Does he see her as his priority? The Hermit reversed. The Tower. Wow, this guy is like... I see why you like him. He's kind of like really exciting and smart, right? but I see him feeling like lonely. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Sneha, for coming on. The Hermit, it talks about somebody who feels isolated and withdrawn and lonely and doesn't have any support. It's afraid to ask for help. Hermit, 1 second. Antisocial, not waiting. Not wanting to ask. Like, he doesn't want to ask. Like, I guess he sees you as somebody who is lonely and you don't want to ask him for help. And then we have the Tower, which is reversed. So it talks about, like, there's, like, a lot of chaos. He sees you as somebody who's very chaotic and, like, you keep dodging a bullet. You keep avoiding some sort of disaster that seems to come your way. And he thinks you're afraid of change. And notice your ongoing chaos. Yeah. But then not yet, Sylvia. But then I see, like, Knight of Swords. It talks about somebody who is very smart and he doesn't have bad intentions towards you, but I feel like he wants to find out the truth about you. I don't know why he would think that way. Planet Uranus. Uranus is a planet of caring for the bigger picture, I think. Social reform. Yeah, group thinking. I feel like the feeling I get is like he's concerned for you a little bit. Let me see. He sees you as somebody who's very chaotic. 5 of Swords. And it's like a desire to reconcile. 5 of Swords reverse is a desire to get together and forgive and find a resolution to the problems that you're either having in the relationship or that he sees you as having many problems. Do you know what I mean? Does this make sense to you? Hi, Snowy. Sure, I'll put you on the list. Yes, like, I guess that's how he sees you, as somebody who is afraid to ask for help and has lots of chaos in your life, and he's trying to find a resolution to the problems or to the problem in your relationship and find a mediator or something. Yeah, that's what I get. I think he sees this relationship as just a mess. Or your life is a mess. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know about priorities or whatever, but, like, maybe he feels like his priority is to, like, try to fix your problems or fix your relationship, or I feel like it's very complicated between the two of you. Does he make you a priority? How do you feel? Do you feel he's making you a priority, or he's just ditching you? Like, a lot of the times, if you feel that, he's not giving you the attention and you feel like you're not getting what you deserve, that means he's not really seen as a priority. I feel like he wants to fix your problems. Does he see? as his priority, as like the main thing in his life. Six of Swords. It's not really telling me that he thinks you're his priority. It's kind of like telling me that he's unable to, he feels like there's no way for you guys to move on to a new way of thinking. Six of Swords reverse, it's like stuck, unable to move forward and change your ways of thinking. I don't know if he's trying to like change your mind about something, but it's kind of like there's a lot of issues he feels that are between you guys, and I feel like he feels also alone in the relationship, and he feels like there's a lot of problems and you're stuck in the past. That's what he feels like. And then we have the World, which talks about like everything coming to first full circle and finding a balance, and it talks about like it talks about completion, right? So it's like the end of a chapter. Something's happened and you've reached the end of a chapter. Now it's the beginning of a new chapter. That's the feeling I get for him. So I'm not sure if he's trying to find a new beginning with you and try to change things, or he's trying to move on from you. Do you know what I mean? Three of Pentacles. So it's kind of like Three of Pentacles is working together and in a team. So I'm wondering if there's someone else that he wants to join the team. Six of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Is there someone else? Three of Pentacles. Does he want to bring another woman into the team? Three is usually a crowd. It's not like a couple anymore. Collaboration. It could be that he just wants to focus on his work. Maybe his work is his priority, and teamwork at work. That's the feeling I get. It's kind of like teamwork at work, at his workplace. Three, Judgment. Bad self-esteem and afraid of being judged. Self-hate, and he feels like you have a bad self-esteem, or perhaps he has a bad self-esteem. And then Page of Swords, it's like he's getting some sort of new ideas on how to deal with it. Page of Swords. New situation, communication, need for balance. For the greater good. Like, I feel like he cares for like the collective. Like, he cares for a lot of issues. He wants to like resolve. He sees you as somebody who is like a problem to solve. He sees you as somebody that's part of the universe and not necessarily as an intimate partner. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we have Six of Pentacles, which talks about give and take, success, finding a balance through giving and taking. Does he give you gifts? It talks about overcoming problems, persevering through something, getting through something, and I feel like he sees the relationship as hard work, getting through something and trying to figure it out. But I see him kind of focusing on his work more than you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what I see. I see lots of issues in the relationship and him focusing on his team at work in order to get through your relationship. And I feel like he's trying to balance both worlds, but what really gets him through is his work. That's what I get. No, it's not another woman. You know what I mean? Okay, Amy Hunter, I'll put you on the list. Do you guys hear me clearly, or it's weird sounding because I have a mic? Amy Hunter on the list. Next is Sylvia. Can AG girl and Aries chick be trusted? No, P is not the woman, Vanny. kind of agey girl and Aries chick. Be trusted and good friends for me, or is there anything I need to know? Like, how do they feel about you? Okay, Lord, universe, angels, spirit guides, still to be able to step forward. Answer the question. Supposed to be Lord, universe, angels, spirit guides. Angels, spirit guides. Is there anything she needs to know? Will they be good friends? Could she trust them? Not yet, Amy. You'll just need to wait your turn, and you need to wait your turn because there's a line. Not a long one, but Ace of Swords reversed, upright, Nine of Pentacles reversed, and let's see, Ace of Swords upright. It's a new idea. It's a starting point. It's strength in some sort of new opportunity, some sort of like new idea that's come. It's a new starting point for you, it seems, with these people, and it's kind of like you've all had some sort of epiphany, which is like a deep realization, like a breakthrough, a deep new idea, like an epiphany is like a deep realization, a deep moment of truth. I feel like maybe that's what you're happening is in a moment of truth, and it's in Libra, which is the scales of justice. And it's also, Libra is also like calculating. So it's Sun and Venus. Not bad, not a bad card. Nine of Pentacles. Reckless living beyond means, false success, buying happiness. So they might be lying to you about if they're saying, oh, I'm so successful, I'm this and that. They might be lying to you. And then we have the Chariot, which talks about like moving forward with them. I don't know how successful you'll be with these people if they're trying to help you as a friend, but I do see you overcoming problems, and like I don't see any like real lies or dishonesty with them. I don't feel like their intentions are bad or evil. You know what I mean? I see you getting things done with them. I see you having some sort of new idea, some deep realization, and like it's like a moment of truth. And how do they feel about you? It could be like that they don't really see you as being really successful as a person, or they're the ones who are not telling you the truth about their success. How do they feel about Syl? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is knight in shining armor. They like you, I think. Death reverse, but you're stuck in the past. Like, it seems like you're having a tough time adapting to the changes, or they're having a tough time. Unable to move forward because they're stuck in the past, following the same patterns over and over. Maybe that's how they see you. Like, having the same obsessions. Knight of Cups is cup of love, emotional investment. Narcissism. They could be a bit narcissistic as well. They might not be there all for your benefit. I feel like they might also be thinking like, what can we gain from this girl, you know? Eight of Wands reversed. Eight of Wands is slow down, there's energy rushing. They're rushing for something. Knight of Pentacles, two knights coming and going quickly. I don't see them as being evil. I feel like just keep your guard up. Don't be too trusting. Has just showing notion lines with another person, consistently strong improvement, considering next move. Virgo. They're very it seems to say these friends of yours, they it's Mercury and Virgo. Virgo is very like analytical. They're very like they're gonna pick you apart, or they're gonna like analyze everything, and so they might not mean badly towards you, but you might feel like they're being critical of you. You know what I mean? So, and they might try to rush you into things, and because they feel like you're stuck in the same patterns, and they might be also a bit narcissistic. So I don't see them being bad people. I don't see them being evil or anything. I just see them. It's not going to be a perfect relationship. You know what I mean? Uh, Self-love, narcissism, panic reading, stuck in the past. Well, it's not about like whether you can trust her around your guy. It's about whether you can trust your guy around your girl. Do you understand? It's not a season thing. I just see it being like, if you can't trust if it's not about like whether you can trust her around your guy. It's about whether you can trust your guy around your girls, because if you trust your boyfriend or whatever around your friends that are girls, and he is a trustworthy person, you feel like you trust him and he doesn't cheat on you because he has your back, because he loves you, like it's all about him. It's like if she cheats with your boyfriend, that's a betrayal on her part because she's supposed to be your friend, but it's more of your boyfriend is the one who is supposed to be loyal to you mostly. So like that's your intimate partner. So do you know what I'm saying? I don't see them being bad people necessarily. You know what I mean? Just like if you don't feel you can, don't think of her as cheating on your boyfriend. Look at your boyfriend and say, is he loyal? Is he a good person? Do you know what I mean? What's with you? You don't let me go like this? What's with you? Amber. Break my dress. Set you up for what? They're trying to set you up for what? Like if you don't feel you can trust your partner because you see him having a wandering eye, then you shouldn't be with him, because usually what you see is what you get. So if you see him like having a wandering eye, he very well may be cheating on you. You know what I mean? Because most men are dicks. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like in general, like I wouldn't bring my girlfriends that are single or even not single. Generally, if I'm hanging out with my girlfriends, I go hang out with them, and I say hi to the husband or whatever. I don't talk to the husband or have any deep conversation. I'm not alone with the husbands ever. It's just common sense. Amber, why do you have to get me full of your hair? Next is Sanch. It looks like I lost my audience, but Sandeep's next action after our fights. What Sandeep's No usually look at the sand. Please step forward and answer your question. What is Sandeep's next action after their fights? Thank you, Sylvia. What is next action? What's Sandeep's next action after your fight? What's he gonna do next? Page of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Swords reversed. 9 of Cups. It's amazing. I still need to read. No commitment, greediness, laziness, unfocused, undisciplined, materialistic, or unorganized. 8 of Swords is self-acceptance, perspective, freedom, finding resolution. I feel like, okay, so she feels free after this fight of yours. It's kind of given her a new perspective on things, and she feels free, and she's not really committed to the fight. It's not like it doesn't give me the appearance that it really affected her that much. Like, I feel like she might even just like not contact you anymore, because I feel like maybe that's what she wanted, like this fight to happen for her own satisfaction. Like 9 of Cups, it's like her next action is to go celebrate and have a good time and spend money and indulge and be happy and satisfied and grateful for her life. And do you know what I mean? Like that's what I see and feel from this cards. I might be wrong, but does that make sense to you, Sanj? Like, it gives me the feeling almost as if she wanted this fight to happen in order to like break free from the relationship and be free and celebrate her life the way she wants. You know, however sad that sounds. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable to me how like people can be so it's kind of like almost as if she wanted this fight to happen, like she wanted to set it up in order to be free from you. I don't have any idea what's going on in his mind. Oh, it's the guy, so maybe that's what he wanted, like to be free. And like he doesn't want to be committed in any way to you as in a friend. He doesn't want to be committed to you as a friend. Page of Pentacles reversed. And 8 of Swords, he wants the freedom to take back control into his life and celebrate. 9 of Cups. He came back and then he had to fight again, and then, yeah, so. Okay, so I guess he's confused maybe, because it talks, like Page of Pentacles, it talks about like somebody who's materialistic and, Page of Pentacles. Undisciplined. He's undisciplined and unfocused and greedy. So it could be he came back to you because he wants sex. So that's part of greediness. You know what I mean? So that's the feeling I get with this guy. Fridge. Oopsie. Bye, Amy. Hi, Grace. I'll put you on the list. Grace. 1 second. One second. Now let me. 1 second. I'm gonna defrost my fish because. I need to eat fish every day for my health. One second, guys. Okay, do you want tuna? Let me give my animals food. Oh man, 1 second. Guys, 1 second. Let's get the tuna. Tuna for the animals. Raspberry, take your fingers off me. You're hurting me. 1 minute, Raspberry. Second. Oopsie. Come on. Here. Okay. Who's next? The ADT, you want a general. Okay. I need to keep my hands dry so that my cards don't get ruined. Okay. General reading, go to your St. Louis Spirit Guides. General reading for Sanj. No, for Lady T, sorry. Six of Wands, 2 sixes. Wow. 6 of Cups and 10 of Wands. Lots of fire. So, 6 of Wands, it's like a desire to succeed and get through something, win and be successful and some sort of accomplishments. Have you just like accomplished something in some way, passed a test or did a hike and went on a hike and overcome some sort of challenge? Because 6 of Wands, it's like overcoming desire to win and be successful. And Jupiter and Leo, yeah, expanding your horizons, going some sort of adventure and traveling and excitement. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, are you like training for like a marathon? But then we have Six of Cups reversed, which talks about moving forward, leaving home, like you're trying to be independent and release the past and like not remember everything from the past because from your childhood, that's what it seems to say, like healing yourself, your inner child, and you're trying to be independent. And I see you, hi Danielle, put you in the list. Daniela. And the 10 of Wands is like, also you have this feeling of responsibility and obligations to everybody. And it's kind of like right now you're ready to like finish that cycle of complete that phase of being responsible to everybody and answering to everybody and putting the responsibility down, and it's the end of that. Completion, end of chapter, final. It's like your burdens will be or have been unloaded, and it's time for a new start. You know what I mean? Does this make sense to you? Or next is Christine. Christine. Christine on the general reading. For the original spirit guides of Christine, please step forward, answer questions, give her a general reading. Oh man, I hear ya, Danielle. Maybe that's why, like, today I was having a hard time breathing outside. You know? Maybe it's the allergies. Maybe I have some sort of asthma. I don't know. General reading. Six of Swords reversed. Four of Cups upright. And Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So Six of Swords reversed, it's, let me think. Six of Swords reversed is, my memory is bad. I need the book. It's traveling. It's so Six of Swords is unable to travel, being stuck, immobile in your position, unable to see from a new perspective, and unable to travel and move on from something. So, like, you have lots of baggage, unresolved issues. It's difficult for you to transition to something else, it seems to say. It's like you're stuck in the past, but what happened in the past that you're having a hard time transitioning with Christine? What in the past that she's having a hard time adapting to changes and trying to move on from the moon, some sort of truth that's come out that you're in denial of, moon reversed, some sort of truth, clarity. Lack of understanding? Yeah. There's a lot of fear because a lot of your emotion is pushed down, and it's like some sort of revelation has just come out. King of Pentacles. Is it regarding a guy, either your father, a father figure, or a man in your life that is very materialistic and possessive and workaholic, and he likes to indulge a lot in maybe women, Is that something that happened? The Empress. I feel like he likes to indulge a lot, and he's greedy when it comes to women, because the Empress is like conceived, or his mother. Maybe it's his mother. Preservation. No, it's women, maybe. Or conceptions, or his baby mamas. Does he have like baby mamas? Yeah. Oh, your husband. Or maybe he likes you. Maybe he's talking about you. Then we have Four of Cups, which talks about something in your life. You're just happy where you are. You have lots of different opportunities coming in your way, but you're rejecting all of them because you're happy where you are. You like the boredom or the daily routine of where you're at. It's kind of like you feel stable in your position you are in your life, and you might also be getting depressed for no reason because of boredom. Or and then it talks about you feeling like, okay, I need to find self-love, and it's kind of a desire to be independent and single. Nine of Pentacles. It talks about somebody that has gained success in their life monetarily, with money and independence, stability, and taking time for yourself and loving yourself, and being successful and single. Maybe your desire for more independence. So I don't know how this reading resonates with you, but that's what I have. Next is Snowy. I see Snowy. 1 second. I have some small business. But you have to stop it because your husband doesn't want you to focus on it because we have a child. Who's making the money in the house? You know, like it could be you have a small business, but like, are you the main breadwinner, or is your husband the one that's? It could be that he also wants your attention. You know what I mean? Because it's funny, I forget already what I was reading. Okay. Snowy wants to know what's coming for Snowy in regards to jobs. The University of the Spirit Guide of Snowy. He's the one that has a job, but you have a business on the side. So, like, is your business very important? Like, it's bringing in money, or it's kind of like a hobby? In regards for a job for Snowy. Welcome, Christine. Thanks for joining. The Fool. For Snowy. So this gives me the impression that, and I have the Devil. So the Fool talks about being unrestricted and taking chances and believing in yourself. So I feel like it's telling you, Snowy, to believe in yourself and believe in the journey. Don't be afraid to take chances and jump into things that you're not really accustomed to or used to, or it talks about being unrestricted, or it might also be that you don't want to be restricted by a job. Does it make sense to you that you might not want a job necessarily because you don't want to be held down to anything. You don't want to be in any system. You like to be free, but I feel like you can also find freedom in a job that comes your way by believing in yourself and taking chances. Okay, I have to block this person. Put user in timeout. And then I need to report harassment and bullying. Report. Okay. I have to get one. You have to get one, right? So, and then I have the devil, which talks about like false truths. Not believing in being told lies or not seeing things like in a truthful way. Also, like being stuck in the patterns, like repeating the same mistakes, repeating the same cycles, stuck in patterns and having some sort of obsessions and unhealthy, being stuck in toxic patterns and needing to get out of lots of lies being said to you. And I feel like you do lots of self-sabotage as well. So like even if you want a job, you might sabotage it subconsciously because you want to be free. But it seems to say like even with a job, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're tied down, because it's kind of the devil talks about self-imposed chains. So you can remove those chains if you want. Either you need money, right? Addiction, bad temper. Could it be you're stuck in addictions and you're having lots of temptations? It talks about temptations and toxicity and being honest with yourself. Don't be too indulged in chain energies. Closed-minded. You have to be more open-minded towards jobs and doing things that you're not, like breaking free from jobs that you would have taken in the past and it keeps repeating the same mistakes in the jobs. You should try new things. And then Two of Cups reversed, it talks about like miscommunications and yeah, they're abusive. Yeah, so maybe that's what it means. You're afraid to get a job because you don't have the self-esteem for it, it seems to say. And it talks about self-pity and self-doubt and a lot of fear. You're very afraid. The Satan force is fear, is making you afraid. So, and then it talks about miscommunications, Two of Cups. Maybe that's what you're afraid of, is Two of Cups reversed is incompatible personalities and unequal relationships and broken communication and a lot of tension at your workplace, like you said. Okay, so that it could also mean like the devil, that those people have temptations towards you. You know what I mean? So like you're dealing with the devil in your work, so maybe you have to try a different type of jobs than you would usually take. Let's see. The Fool, planet Uranus, Aquarius. Secrets. I had the same problem actually in my work. I was working at a special needs place. Hi, scientist, welcome. Hi, Rapandeep. I can put scientist on the list and Snowy, no, Rapandeep. Hi, VP. I'll put you on the list. VP. Yeah, so I understand where you're coming from with the sexual harassment. Like, I was at work and this Arab guy was trying to, from the day I came to work, he wanted to come to my house. He kept trying to invite himself over to my house. And then it got worse from there. And I complained and he was married, it was like, and he was also gross. It's not like I would want to have anything to do with him. You know what I mean? And then they kept him as a person working in the job. They didn't fire him, And I'm thinking if he's doing that to me, then who's to say he's not taking advantage of the special needs people who can't really look after themselves? You know what I mean? They can't defend themselves. Yeah. Next is Amy Winters, not there. Grace. And I was afraid to see him. I would have to take the bus, and they couldn't understand. They had another Arabic worker there, a woman. She didn't care about it. It was as if she didn't understand that he did something wrong, And she wanted me to go on the buses to get the people, the special needs people, and then I would see the guy. So I quit. Grace, are you there? Next is Daniela. It was just really depressing because I totally get where you come from. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody really cares. And that's the sad part. Danielle, what's your question? Can I have a general thanks? Okay. 1 second. Let me dry my hand. I see you, VP, but it's not your turn yet. It's a short list. Don't worry. What University of Pittsburgh rather than Yale, please step forward. And can you have a general reading? Can Danielle have a general reading for Danielle? Oops. You'll be after Danielle, Grace, because I called you and you weren't there. So I already started with Danielle. So let me do Danielle and then you'll be after. And please make sure to, when I call your name, please make sure to let me know you're here. Can Danielle have a general reading for Danielle? The Tower, the Lovers, The Devil. Oh my. 7 of Wands. So we have the Tower, which talks about disasters and ongoing chaos and everything just coming crashing down on you. So it could be that you've just gone through some sort of like everything has just collapsed. It seems to say like the Tower talks about like something built on quicksand. So having a lot of some sort of disaster came your way recently. 1 second. Nikki, I'll put you on the list. And then we have the Lovers, which talks about like literally the lovers, like you and a partner, you and a boyfriend or somebody in love, having complete balance and being in love, and two people coming together and two different personalities merging into one and being in love, accepting each other's perspectives. And then we have the Devil, which talks about like being stuck in repetitive cycles and a lot of self-sabotage in the relationship and stuck in cycles. Things are not changing. It seems to say things are just not changing, and there's like bad self-esteem and lies in the relationship, and it's a bit toxic. Nikki, I'll get to you, okay? You're on the list. And then we have 7 of Wands, which talks about like being on, it's reversed, so it talks about somebody that has destroyed confidence and is always feeling on defense. So I don't know what is going on in your life, in your relationship. Like I feel like you guys do love each other, but there's lots of issues, and it's like as if you can't break out of lies, and somebody has a roving eye or wild eye, like a wandering eye maybe, and or like somebody's trying to sabotage your relationship. Self-sabotage maybe. But Aldona, I'll put you on the list. Does this make sense to you? Hi, Renard. Renard, I need to put you on the list, so I'll get to you if you have patience. Renard. Does that make sense to you, Danielle? Like, okay, next is the Scientist. Yeah, I do see love, though. I see, like, two different, for you, Danielle. I see, oh, I'm sorry, Grace. You can post next. Sorry. You want a general, I'm sorry, Scientist. I forgot about Grace. Grace, you want a general reading, right? Danielle, I do see love in the relationship. Like, you do really love each other, but maybe you need to get, like, some sort of help. Okay, Grace, you want a general reading. Lord, Universe, Angels, Spirit Guides of Grace, please step forward. He's cheating. He has lots of temptation. You know what I mean? He's very, lots of temptation. Or perhaps you feel like insecure, and that's why like the Devil is like self-sabotage. Like you can sabotage the relationship, but it could be on both of your parts. It could be you and him having issues from insecurities. Cassavel, I put you on the list. Grace, I'm reading for Grace now, if she's still there. Nikki, you're on the list, so you'll need to wait your turn when I call you. General reading for Grace. Of grace, Lord universe, angels, spirit guides of yeah, I'm reading for you now, Grace. Thanks for your patience. The Emperor, Temperance, and King of Cups. King of Swords. Wow, lots of kings. Is this your father? Somebody's like in control, someone in a powerful authority position, who is getting bad advice from somebody, listening to somebody that's giving him bad advice, as well as he's not being the nicest, this guy. Temperance reverse, it talks about somebody who is frustrated and impatient and wanting to try different things but unable to. And King of Swords, a man in his very intellectual, standing in his power, very smart, wise, and understanding. But he's getting bad advice from somebody, and I feel like he has lots of authority, this person. So, what is going on here? Temperance. It's like he's probably very impatient, and he's rushing something. Chaos, impulsive, closed-minded, not caring, being forceful. Like, is it imbalance here? Probably between you and this guy that is impatient and rushing things and getting bad advice from somebody. And he has like negative energy a lot of the time. King of Cups. Bad advice, emotional stress, blocked emotions. And King of Swords is somebody who's very he has your best interests at heart, but he has this bad side to him, and he has lots of authority. So, like, does this make sense to you, Grace? Thank you, Danielle Franchise. You as well. Take care. Like, I don't know what is going on here. Like, is this a guy that's trying to rush you into like some sort of marriage, or like a father figure that's trying to arrange a marriage, or a boyfriend or husband who has like lots of authority and power, and he's kind of like dominant in the relationship? King of Cups. It's like there's a guy in your life. It's either a father or a boyfriend. Is it like maybe you're involved in like some sort of institution that has lots of authority, and somebody's rushing something in order to it's like as if you don't have a balance. Could it be a teacher in a college? Like King of Swords is like intellectual learning. Is it like a professor maybe that is kind of, you don't really understand each other, and maybe he's giving you bad marks? I don't understand this, so if you don't understand it, then maybe it's off. Like, I don't know, it just gives me the impression of like a professor who has authority, and you don't really get along with this person. Okay, reading. Hi, Paul. I'll put you on the list, okay? Paul Love. Grace, does it make sense to you? Or, okay, I'm moving on to the scientist is next. We have a scientist, Ripandeep, VP, Nikki, Aldona, Renard, Cassavel, and then Paul Love. You're welcome, Grace. Next is the scientist. You there? You want a general reading, yeah? Scientists. Any messages for the scientists of the universe, angels and spirit guides of the scientists? Please step forward and answer this question. Like grace for you, it's kind of like somebody in authority position. It could be like a teacher that's giving you bad advice, or somebody whispering in your ear, or messages for scientists. Scientist. Please step forward. Any messages for the scientists? Page of Wands reversed and Three of Wands reversed. I see lots of problems with a child, or something has gone to hell. Page of Wands reversed. It's like emotional disappointment in relationships, or perhaps some sort of child of yours is disappointing you in some way. Page of Wands. Fear of the unknown, no direction. Somebody's pushing something off. Somebody who has bad self-esteem, and it could also talk about like messengers or children. And then Three of Wands reversed. It's like lots of blocks in your way to getting to where you want to be. Delays, lots of delays and frustration, and not thinking big, not thinking small. And 2 3s, wow, reversed. It's like some sort of creativity is being blocked completely. Thinking small in your mind, as well as lots of delays happening, and unable to collaborate and work together well with anybody at work or in a teamwork, whatever it is. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting from the cards for you. So does this make sense to you? Next is Rependeep. Excuse me, Rependeep, you there? Rependeep. I see you, Nikki, but I'm trying to be fair. Like, if I skip you before everyone that's been waiting, then it's not fair. So next is VP. There. What's your question, VP? Hold me tight. Tonight. Yay, VP! I love your energy. Positive energy. Positive energy. No, universe, angels, spirit guides. The VP, please step forward and answer a question. Nikki, do you want to be friends? Do you want to be fair to all your friends on here? It has to be fear. We can't just skip the line, right? That's not nice. Hold me tight. Tonight, 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 tonight. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Okay, so VP, we have the High Priestess, the Fool reversed, and Three of Cups. So the High Priestess talks about somebody who is very connected with themselves and their intuition, knowing the truth about who you are and the world around you, being connected with common sense and knowing the truth around you. And knowledge is power, right? So I feel like you have that power because you are very all-knowing. And the Fool reversed also talks about like not believing in yourself and your intuitions and your power. That's not a good thing. And not taking chances, being afraid to take chances, and being distracted and making bad judgments, making foolish judgments, making foolish decisions because you're not trusting your intuitions. And then I see Three of Cups. It talks about like celebrating and partying and being creative. And who was it with the reunions? Some sort of reunion happening and being in love. And it talks about sensitivity, being a bit sensitive when people communicate with you. They might not be so sensitive towards you. It's like lessons that you needed to learn, and partying and socializing and women's events. Does that make sense to you? Oh, thank you, Nikki. I don't think so, but thank you. Pink Bailey, I'll put you on the list. So we have VP, we have Nikki is after VP. Pink Bailey, I'll put you on the list. Everyone here has such unique names. Next is Nikki. What's Nikki's question? I forget. You're welcome, VP. Nikki. What's your question? Tell me in line, who is coming next in your life? Who's coming in your life? Who's coming in next in Nikki's life? Please just the spirit guides of Nikki. Please step forward and answer the question, who's coming next? The World, the Emperor, and the World reversed. So, Nikki, for you, I feel like you don't have closure from an ex, from anything. It's kind of like you don't feel complete because of some sort of rejection. Like the World reversed is feeling stuck in the past because of some sort of delays, or it talks about like not completing something. Then we have the Emperor reverse, which talks about a man who is, or a person who is in their power and abuses their position. Control issues. Somebody who has control issues and no self-esteem and very stubborn and inflexible. Abuse of power. And then we have Nine of Cups, which is, nines are, let's see, Nikki. 9 is attainment, quest of life, harmony, abundance, fulfillment, manifesting whatever you want. I feel like you can manifest whatever you want and find happiness wherever you are in your life. I feel like you don't need a guy. You don't need the closure. You don't need to feel like a failure if you didn't complete something. Like, I feel like 9 of Cups, it talks about like getting everything you want, all your wishes coming true, and abundance, lots of money and food and just happiness, satisfaction. You know, all your efforts will be rewarded and you will have luxurious living. And it talks about like all your dreams coming true, like Jupiter and Pisces. It's Jupiter's expanding and adventures and going places and things just coming to you, blessings. And it's all your dreams coming into reality and manifesting. So this reading for you is for you, Nikki. So you can look back, rewind it if you weren't here, and see your reading, because I just did your reading. Aldona, it's your turn. What are you looking at, baby?
I love ya. I love ya. I love you. I love ya. I love you.
I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and when the sky is blue. Scaramoutinky-tinky-tink, Scaramoutinky-too. I love you. You have a big mouth. Such a big mouth. Do you want to say hello to the people? Hi. My name is My name is Raspberry. Yay! And Raspberry is such a nice girl. And I love Raspberry. And Raspberry loves other people. And Raspberry says, hello.
I love you.
Okay. Next is, Aldona's not there. Next is Renard. Renard, you there?
I love you.
Yeah. Can you post your question, Renard? Where I come from, I'm a woman. I am a dreamer, alone. And I stand here like I'm waiting for someone. Kiss both cheeks. Kiss both cheeks. Kiss both cheeks.
I love you.
Yeah, so cute. Baby. Hi, Jack Mac Renard. Should I end my relationship with Nicola, my girlfriend? Okay. My universe, angels, and spirit guides of Renard Shan. Lord Universe, angels, and spirit guides of Renard Shan. I know, right? Thank you. Thank you. What's your name? Whoever that was. Paul. Hi, Jack Mac. You want to be on the list? Should I end your relationship with Nicola, your girlfriend? Okay, Jack Mac, I'll put you on the list. Tower reversed. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Six of Wands. Emperor. So I feel like, okay, so the Tower reversed is kind of like a disaster that's diverted. It's ongoing chaos. It's like as if there's ongoing problems, but Six of Wands, it talks about like desire to succeed and overcome all your problems. So I see you overcoming any problems that you have with your girlfriend, even though the Tower is chaos, fear of change and chaos, and like a crisis averted. It's like there was a crisis that was going to come between you and your girlfriend, but it's been diverted. It's not complete chaos. It's not complete disaster. But you feel like you're imprisoned, it seems to say, and you feel oppressed by your girlfriend, and it could be that she's confessed something to you. She told you something that you didn't like, or you told her something that you didn't like, and then like Six of Wands, it's desire to accomplish and overcome problems, and like I feel like you can expand in this relationship, and it could be an adventure for you. And the Emperor, I feel like it's really up to you what you want, like if you're gonna be with her or not. It's kind of also the Emperor is somebody who stands in their power. The Emperor is somebody who is able to manifest what they want. So I feel like it's up to you whether you want to make this relationship work or not. Hey, Ricky. How are you? So nice to see you. It's been a while. What's doing? So, let's see. What is this? The Emperor is... Like, I see you overcoming problems with your girlfriend, so I don't know the world. The world could also mean endings and new beginnings, completion, finding perfect balance, end of one phase, the beginning of another. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, new offering, new opportunities. Perhaps you'll get like some sort of... I get the feeling like you feel if you break up with your girlfriend, you'll find something better, like a better investment, more opportunities. Like Ace of Pentacles, it's kind of like promotion, like upping your game with the women. So it's really up to you. But I feel like if you think you're going to find someone better, you're going to have a hard time with that, because the Wheel of Fortune reversed is kind of like bringing some sort of bad timing and bad karma your way. Does this make sense to you? Thank you, Ricky. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, I'm okay. Hi. Cheers. How's your family, Ricky? How are the people you love doing? Is there anything new in your life? Oh, okay, Ricky. Thanks. Is it like you've traveled and traveled? Like what's new? Like so Renard, I don't know if this answers your question. Next is Casa. Excuse me. Thanks. Amen. Thank you, Renard. I appreciate that. Next is Cassavel. General reading for Cassavel. One of the universe, angels and spirit guides of Cassavel. Please step forward and answer. Give a general reading for Cassavel. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. It's kind of like you're going through a hard time of poverty or being misplaced, like not having a place to live or feeling sick, moments of illness. Oh wow, 2 6s reversed. It's kind of like you're going through a hard time, it seems to say, with like poverty, illness, not having a place to live, but it's all temporary. So you have to understand that it's temporary. It's not going to get worse. It's going to get better. 7 of Cups, it talks about also delusions and dreams and fantasies, not seeing clearly, seeing through tinted glasses. Also, there could be some sort of addictions. It could be porn addiction, drugs, alcohol, sex. It could be addicted to pickles even. Some sort of addictions that you may be suffering from. And 7, some sort of illusions and making bad choices and having severe confusion. And it seems like a star, you feel like it's reversed. It feels like you kind of feel like your dreams have gone to hell, like you haven't gotten what you feel like your dreams have completely been gone to hell, like I said, and you feel like there's lots of dishonesty in your life, and you feel disconnected from people, and you lost faith, and you feel despair, it seems to say, and all your wishes have not come true, and you feel uninspired, and still like you feel like you might be putting yourself in a delusional state because you can't deal with it. And then 6 of Cups reversed, it talks about like craving for independence and trying to heal your inner child and leave home and become more independent and not remember everything and try to wash away the past. 6 of Cups reversed. So I don't know if this makes sense to you, but that's what the cards are saying. Okay, who's next? Let's see. Next is Paul Love. You there, Paul? Oh, I really spilled all over myself. Paul, I'll be there. There's Paul Love, and then there's Pink Bailey. Paul Love is not there. Pink Bailey, you there? After Pink Bailey is you, Jack Mac. Pink Bailey there? Okay, Jack Mac, it's your turn. See, like a lot of people drop out, and then your turn comes faster. Paula, you have a question, or I don't get it. Let me go to the bathroom and pee. You're so cute. Look at you. Look at you. Wait a second. Look at you. You're such a nice doggy. Yes. Look at you. Look at you. I love you. Need the bathroom. 1 second. I will be doing so many little hectors. Me too. Amen. Hi, Redbeard. My hamsters had lots of babies. Thank you. I got it from the thrift store in New York. $8. Jack Mac. Wait, Paul, you have a question or not? La da 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 da. La da 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 da.
I love you.
I love you.
I love
Jumping doggy. Okay, Jack Mac. I'll just general reading for Paul. Okay. Lord of the universe, angels and spirit guides of Paul, please step forward and give him a general reading. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jack Mac, I'll do you right after Paul. Hi, Kevin Bridges. You want to be on the list? General reading for Paul. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a short list, so you'll be in like 2 people, Kevin. Excuse me. Very happy good morning. Four of Wands for Paul. Hi, David. You want to be on the list? Page of Wands reversed for Paul and Temperance reversed and 2 of Wands. So I have here, like, are you married? It seems to, like, signify that you have, like, a family, marriage, happy family, strong foundation. Page of Wands reversed. It talks about somebody who is kind of has no direction. Page of Wands. No direction, pushing things off, and having no patience. So somebody who has no patience for their family or just doesn't have patience for things in general because they don't know which way they're supposed to go. You know, it kind of feels like you feel alone because you don't feel like you have divine intervention with you. David, I'll put you on the list. David. You feel like you want to rush things and it's someone's being a bit forceful. And then we have 2 of Wands, which talks about like gaining control of a situation and making decisions and partnershiping up, being partners with somebody, building something and seeing the big picture and having the courage to see the big picture and being aggressive about taking control. Does that make sense to you, Paul? It's a fire sign, so lots of fire. Does that make sense to you, Paul, or? So I don't know what is going on with your family. Like, I feel like you're married. You probably have kids, but you push things off. You don't know which direction to take in your life. Yeah, there's like no patience. Maybe you're afraid to try different things. You're being a bit forceful to get things moving because you're rushing. And then I see you ultimately dominating the situation. Karma, I'll put you on the list. Okay, next is Pink Bailey's not there. Jack Mac, you there? There's no noise. Yeah? Really? Paul? I feel like I read out of my ass, but I'm reading from the cards, you know. Jack Mac, you there? Is it bottle noises? Is it the mic? Maybe it's my mic. I feel like since I got this mic, it's been making weird noises. Can you post your question, Jack Mac? You're welcome, Nikki. Thanks for being here. Did you buy the mic from China? My boyfriend bought it for me. Redbeard, I'll put you on the list. How are you, Redbeard? What's your question, Jack Matt? Thank you, Nikki. Love straight back to you. Jack Mac, do you want to tell me your question, or do you want me to just move on? Because after you is Kevin. How's the dog and cat doing today? They seem quiet. Well, I took my dog out for a long walk, so she's kind of tired. She's right here. She's sleeping behind me. She's a tachas. I call her. 1 second.
Hello.
She's a tushy, and there's my cat. And there's my hamsters. My fish, my hamsters. I have a zoo in my house. And I'm proud. Okay. Will I ever meet up with my person? I believe she's too shy. Okay, I'll reach for you, Jack Mac. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Bottle noises. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like there's something wrong with my mic because I did a reading. I did a YouTube video before, and it was making weird like sounds, like shaking something and banging something. I'm not moving anything. You hear? So now I'm reading for Jack Mac, and you're welcome, Paul. No, I think there's something wrong physically with my mic. Maybe I should stop using it. Maybe it's just broken. Will I ever meet up with my person? Will Jack Mac ever meet up with his person? Now I'm moving my table because I put the cards on the table. Hi, Miss Karma. It may be a cushion mat. I think it's vibration through your desk. Maybe, I don't know. I can put my mic over here. It's on the... You still hear it? You still hear the noise? Okay, so then maybe I have to put the mic. But then can you hear me if I put it far away? I'm reading for Jack Mac now. Pink Bailey, you could be after Jack Mac. Thanks, Edward. Maybe I'll put it over here. Do you guys hear me, or it's like I far away? Jack Mac. Will you ever meet this person? Three of Cups reversed. 5 of Wands. Oh my lord. Strength reverse. Wow. So, 3 of Cups, Jack Mac. I feel like your creativity is stumped and your emotions are blocked. And it's reversed. So, it's like as if you're having a hard time to get out and go socialize. You might be overindulging in foods or alcohol, but you feel isolated and you don't have friends, and it seems like you have no support and everything is about peer pressure. Then we have 5 of Wands, which talks about like fighting, lots of chaos in your life and fighting and butting heads, disagreements, ongoing chaos and change, lots of like unwelcome changes coming in your life. changes as in like not good changes. It's just disruption in your life. And strength reverse. It's like you feel tired and illness and sick and tired from all of it. And butting heads with other personalities and strength reversed. Feeling weak. Low energy, doubting yourself, bad self-esteem as well. So I feel like if this is reading right, I feel like you need to like fix that before you meet anyone, because it's not good to meet somebody when you're in a bad place. You understand? Thanks, Redbeard, for telling me that. What's wrong with Kevin? Did I read for you, Kevin? I don't know, Kevin, did I give you reading yet? Yeah, so you need to get your life sorted out before you meet anyone. You know? You don't want to meet somebody when you're like not in your right mind. You know what I'm saying? Did I read for you yet, Kevin? Bailey, can you post your question? I'm good, sorry. You can actually go. When it's my turn, you need some local honey. Who needs local honey? Okay, David, it's your turn. Okay. Glory universe, angels, and spirit guides of David. Please step forward. My first question, should he break up with his girlfriend? Should David break up with his girlfriend? Okay, let me finish with David Pink and I'll be with you. Oopsie. David's bad energy. That's what it is. David, you're sending me bad energy? I think I know who David is. Rahman, I'll need to put you on the list. King of Swords, should you break up with your girlfriend? Six of Pentacles, reverse. Six of Cups. Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords, the Devil, Five of Cups, rejection. So Raman, I'll put you on the list. King of Swords, it talks about somebody who's thinking logically and intellectually, has wisdom and experience. I'm assuming that's you, David. Six of Pentacles reversed. It's kind of like strings attached, somebody feeling used. Six of Pentacles, it feels like somebody feels exploited and used. Like there's no give and take. And then the High Priestess, it talks about somebody who is, it's reversed. Somebody who's disconnected with their intuition and wrath, depression, frustration, mental block. Somebody who has a mental block. So your girlfriend might have a mental block to you. Six of Cups reversed. It's like kind of like your girlfriend's trying to release the past and move on and leave home and be independent, which means she doesn't want to be connected to anybody. She wants to kind of like be completely independent on her own and release the past of her childhood and put down the responsibilities. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is putting down responsibility and expectations from other people. She just wants to be done with that. Of expectations from other people, whether it's a boyfriend or anybody. She just wants to be done with that because she feels Eight of Swords trapped in the relationship and stuck in patterns, the Devil. Stuck in the same patterns, and Five of Cups. Five of Cups is rejection and feeling self-pity. So I feel like you might be feeling that way, like rejection and self-pity, and it's hard for you to move on. But so what I get from this is that you should probably don't force your girlfriend to be with you if she doesn't want to be with you. I know who you are, so yeah. Okay. Kevin, you want to post your question? Or Pink? Pink, you want to post your question? Pink, what's your question? General, okay. General. Pink. General reading for Pink Bailey. For you receiving the spirit guides of Pink Bailey, please step forward and give her a general reading. If you're David, if you are who I think you are, you're my boyfriend. The reason I got Six of Cups reverse is it talks about like leaving the past behind and being independent, and you kind of pull me into my childhood. It talks about like trying to release your childhood. You pull me back into my childhood, which is unhealthy. So that's why I'm trying to break away from you, because you just make me re-traumatize me into my childhood. Pink Bailey, general reading for Pink Bailey. Pink Bailey, general reading, the Devil reversed, breaking free and gaining control over your life from any restrictions, any and all restrictions. This is interesting. So Bailey, we have the Devil reversed, which talks about somebody who is taking back power into their lives, releasing the chains, the self-bondage, the bad self-esteem, the obsessiveness, the repeated mistakes and the repeated problems. Is kind of like breaking free from all that. And then Ten of Wands is it talks about putting down all the responsibilities of all people's expectations and the feeling that you're obligated to everybody and all the responsibilities and everything that people are putting on you, and the feeling that you need to like cater to everybody's needs. It's time to put down those responsibilities and break free and be free. Start a new cycle. And the Fool reverse, it talks about like somebody who's a bit naive. So you just need to go into the world more carefully, because even though you're breaking free from all that, the Fool talks about like it's reversed. So making wise choices and believing in yourself. You need to believe in yourself so that you don't get sucked back into your toxic past. Do you understand? Yeah, that's Eric. General love. Yeah, so I basically, this could be Pink Bailey. This could be for love as well. Like the devil, it could be like you're taking back your power from your exes. And Eight of Swords reversed. This also talks about like accepting yourself, coming into your own power, breaking free from any bondage, and finding clarity and self-acceptance, accepting yourself and gaining a new perspective and being free. Do you know what I mean? So like this is telling you to be unrestricted, make wise choices, and believe in yourself and be free, basically. So don't let any guy tell you what you should or shouldn't be doing, and just live your life for yourself. Hi, Peacock. Peacock, I'll put you on the list. Next is, who was next? Kevin. Kevin, what's your question? What's your question, Kevin? What's your turn? What's your question, Kevin? Okay, Pink. I hope you find yourself and be happy. You want a general reading? Okay. General reading for Mr. Kevin. Or Universe, Alien, Spirit Guides of Kevin. Please step forward. Hi, Hazel. General reading for Kevin. Will everything work out for Kevin? Whoopsie. I hear ya, Pink. Oh, thank you, Miss Karma. I don't know about that, but thank you. Everything work out. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Two of Cups. Wow. 1 second. It's so funny. Okay. So for Kevin, we have Page of Swords, which talks about something new messages, young people, new information coming towards you. Page of Swords. Yeah, new situation. You need to find some self-discipline and balance, because there's a lot of communication going on here. And then we have Knight of Swords, which is, again, like new ideas and some sort of, like, the brain activity is very strong and sharp and quick. It talks about quick thinking and somebody who has pure intentions and disregard for consequences as well. But like, I feel like this person doesn't even need to worry about consequences, because they're very smart and sharp, and they are quick thinking, and they do for the good. lots of confrontation, lots of actions happening for the greater good, for your family, for your life, for humanity. And Two of Cups talks about like good partnerships. It's like the true love card where two people or like groups of people are just getting along and communicating well and working together as partners to create close bonds and friendships and beautiful things. Teamwork. Venus and Cancer. It's Venus is beautiful and it's female and it's emotional and sensitivity, and it's good balance. It's yin and yang balancing each other out. And then we have the Fool, which talks about like taking chances and believing in yourself and going on a journey unrestricted, being free and wild and happy, and Fool is believing in yourself as well. So being carefree, unrestricted, and unpredictable. So that's what I see for you, Kevin. I feel like everything will work out because you have the skills and the mental. You're very sharp and smart, and whatever you do is bound for completion and overcoming problems, overcoming everything. And what's it called? Victory. Yeah. Okay, next is Lador. I could put you back on the list. Adona. I'm sorry, Adona. I'll put you back on the list. I called you, but you weren't here. Next is Miss Karma. Okay, the list is closed after Aldona. Miss Karma, you there? No. Okay. Next is Redbeard. I'm glad you like it.
You can come tomorrow. We don't care. You can come tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we're going to go to the shul at the Chabad of Rehavia. Ariella, yes, Chabad of Rehavia, yeah. It's near the, what's it called, the Great Shul? No, it's right near where we're staying. It's about like a 5-minute walk from where we're staying. So I'll give you the address of where we're staying, and then it's only a 5-minute walk. So if you're going more than 5 minutes, then you're going the wrong way from the shul. Because if we go to the shul, and when the shul's done, then I guess we'll come back and eat lunch. So I can give you the address. Or I can give you right next to the address, because I don't have the exact address, but I have right adjacent to it. And then I'll send you some pictures so you can see where to go and how to get in.
Copy. Miss Karma Redbeard. When is my turn? On a short break from work, and talking about what I love to be from my. You're very soon. You're actually there's Redbeard, Raman, and Peacock. Raman, you there? Let's see if I can get there. Oh, Street View. I told you before, but me last. I can wait for you. Okay, meeting starting. Can you please do my reading? And if I miss, okay, what's your question, Peacock? What's your question? So that's the address for sure. I need to make lunch. I don't know what. Make it 7:30 p.m. Is that your question? I called you Miss Karma, but you didn't really answer. It's kind of like I feel like I'm talking to the wall. Like, is there something wrong with my internet, or did I call Miss Karma? Yeah, I did. The list is closed. I'm sorry, Jody. I'm getting a bit tired. With the Slayer Cut channel, I get into trouble by YouTube. She has been harassing me. Will the Slayer channel get in trouble by YouTube? She has been harassing me and others nonstop on YouTube, and I have reported her. Will I get justice? Will Miss Karma get justice? Bye, Peacock. Will the Slayer cat? Peacock, you could post your question and I can read for you, and you can come back and look for your whatever. But okay, will the Slayer cat be in trouble? Will you get justice? Will Miss Karma get justice? You're last, Aldona. There's like 4 people before you, or 3 people. Miss Karma, Redbeard, Rama, and Peacock, and 3 people, 2 people actually. Aldona, maybe. I'm not sure. The Empress. The moon. It talks about cycles, repeated patterns, something being hidden, like lies, deceit, something being hidden, mysteries, something stuck in patterns, cycles, repeating itself. And then we have 4 of Cups, which talks about like trying to accept. 4 of Cups upright is talking about not being open to new opportunities, but here you're open to opportunities. So, sudden awareness, choosing happiness, acceptance, emotional breakthrough, looking for signs. Sudden awareness, choosing happiness, acceptance, emotional breakthrough, looking for signs. Choosing happiness. I feel like it's up to you to choose your own happiness. And the Empress, nothing can grow from this relationship between you and her. Like, I feel like you're not going to get justice, and it's reversed. You're not going to get justice. You're not going to get. Nothing good can come from this. Having trouble. Attention whore. This person loves attention. So I feel like what you need to do is just cut it. Cut it, because this person loves attention. They thrive off of it. You understand? Redbeard, what's your question? I need to close the shades a bit. It's too bright. Oh. Need the bathroom. Good, Miss Harma. Just a general. General for Redbeard. It was very good. Oh boy. Mr. Redbeard. So we have Queen of Cups. I see a woman here who is in your life probably, and she is a bit codependent. She's loyal, she's loving. And then I see Five of Pentacles, which talks about like poverty, sickness, homelessness, divorce, breakups. Perhaps you just broke up with this woman, but it's all temporary. All this like poverty and illness and all that is temporary. And then we have Ace of Swords because you have some sort of moment of truth, a moment of clarity, an epiphany, some sort of deep realization that it's like a starting point for you because of this deep realization. Is she pretty? Did you just break up with the woman? Because I feel like that's what the cards are trying to say. And then we have Seven of Wands, like, and you have this deep realization, but then Seven of Wands talks about you like somebody like losing their confidence because of what happened. Does this make sense to you? I feel like you've been with a woman recently, you broke up, something happened. Either you broke up or it's talking about like poverty, homelessness, sickness, illness, divorce, breakups, whatever, but it's all temporary. And then you come into this moment of clarity where you have an epiphany and some sort of moment of realization, and you lost your confidence because of this woman. I feel like it's somebody you broke up with recently. Redbeard. Does it make sense? Does this make sense to you, or I'm like totally off? You asked me for general reading, so I'm just reading what I see.
It's not the address, it's the building right next door. So that address I gave you is to the left, and ours is to the right. When you walk in, and there's that elevator going upstairs. Our address is 12. Our address is 12. So I guess the one I gave you is 14, ours is 12. I'll send you a picture or a video in a moment. And you're going to come yourself, okay? Yeah, that's right. Just you. Now without the boyfriend.
You've been single for many years, in fact. Oh, okay, so... So why does it show a woman here? Maybe this is what will happen to you in the near future. Like, maybe this is what it's saying. Like, what will happen to you in the near future. So... Yeah. Maybe this is what will happen, or maybe this is something that happened years ago. Do you know what I mean? Like somebody destroyed your confidence and then you had a moment of clarity. And do you have a specific question? Because I feel like I'm not doing you justice. Do you understand? Onions. Okay. Okay, so Red, do you have another question or? Hi, Zuhuro. Okay, next is Raman. Are you there, Raman? Raman, are you there? If not, we'll move on to Peacock. Peacock, are you there? If not, we'll move to Aldona. Aldona, are you there? Aldona? You're welcome, Redbeard. I hear ya. It can be challenging. You can ask a question, Redbeard, like if you want. You asked for general, so that's general. I guess other tarot readers would be able to tell you more on that, but like I'm not that talented, so. Hi, PT. I'm finishing the list. The list is closed, and I'm going because I'm tired. It's okay. Aldona's not there. Nobody's there, and the list is closed anyway. So you can ask your question if you want. If not, then I'll just take a hike. All right, guys. Aldona's not there. Peacock's not there. Geez, how am I supposed to remember our last 4 digits? Really? Because you're a ginger beard and you're ginger cat? Okay, anyway, guys, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. It's been lovely. Have a great day. If any of you want private readings, you can message me in the description below, and I have 2 other channels. So, okay, and I have Rumble. Okay, bye, guys.